one of the best defensive teams in Miami. You guys dropped 96 points in 3 quarters. How were you able to do that? I mean, it's just weren't letting them get set or something else.
Yeah, I think our defense led it to our offense. I think we did a good job of being physical early on. That's a physical basketball team, so we matched their physicality. We kind of make it an even game, and we got a lot of shot makers on our team. So they usually blitz a lot of teams in here by just being more physical and getting out in transition and running and knocking down threes. But I think they were, had to take the ball out the basket a lot and play against a set defense. So, I think all phases of our game worked tonight, defensively, offensively, just doing all the little things, and we got to build on it for tomorrow.
You point out they generally turn people over and get out and run. I think by the time you sat down at the end of the third, I think you guys had like 34-8 in points off turnovers. I mean, how much of a point of emphasis was that, during practice and coming in here?
Yeah, we don't emphasize trying to turn them over, or we don't want to gamble for steals, or we want to be solid. And most of the time when you're solid, you end up putting yourself in good position on the defensive side. You may get a steal or a block, but I think we're just solid all night, physical without fouling, and made them shoot over us.
And how much of just an emotional lift were you guys getting, knowing that Kyrie's going to be playing tomorrow, the rest of these home games?
Yeah, we don't want to rely just on that. I think we want to kind of create our own energy within the locker room and also build on what the crowd is going to bring us to. So we can't just rely on Kai being back. We got to approach this game with the same type of intensity, as we did, tonight. Guys were thinking about this game last night before bed, so to wake up and shoot around with that same attitude, kind of bled over into the game. We need that type of focus.
What do you think of Andre's steal dunk and?
It was definitely hilarious in the moment. I mean, I just like how aggressive Dre is playing right now. He's just pretty much clogging up the paint for us, rebounding, finishing well. So that was one of those plays where he deserved to get out in the fast break and show y'all those songs. So he's been playing great basketball for us, and we need him to continue.
Are hand signs like the theme of the month? You're going with this? Dre's going with this?
Yeah, I guess we all trying to get emotes on 2K.
You mentioned both ends of the ball. I mean, is this as complete of a game as you guys have played? Obviously, 7 Valley, you guys have been trending in the right direction lately, but both ends, this kind of domination against a good team?
Yeah, I mean, we want to, this team has been struggling lately. The Heat, lost their last 3, so we assume that they're going to come out here with a lot of firepower. They did. We got down 15-7 early, but we weathered the storm. We took their punch and, was able to keep going, So we knew this team was, presents a tough challenge for us on both ends of the floor, but we stood up to it and was able to finish the game off nice.
I mean, I'm sorry, I was going to say, did you give any thought at all to the fact, 1-8, a lot can happen between now and the playoffs.
Yeah, like I told you, we just want to play good basketball. Whoever's on a card for us, then that's who we'll play. But we just got to keep building on nights like this.
Nights like this, 8 more times. How about that? And see where you end up. Maybe you get out of that 8th spot in the East.
And he's talking like a head coach. Really, now the goal is to be playing your best.
I know you talked yesterday about the defense being something. Obviously, you got a lot of offensive. What'd you like on that, especially after the Memphis game?
Yeah, I thought we were more physical. We were more locked in to start the game. You could see the energy and commitment. The connectivity was there, and held them in 25 or under the first 3 quarters. This was really solid.
When your team is locked in kind of defensively, the way there were 15 steals, I think by the time the starters sat down, it was like 34-8 in points off turnovers. Just how much does that kind of unlock the offense and make things so much easier?
Yeah, for me, it's great when we can turn defense to offense. We can be, punishing in transition, but really it's just about getting stops. That's the number one thing. So we don't have to force a lot of turnovers. It's more about that commitment, that physicality, and finishing possessions with rebounds. And if we happen to get steals on the night and can run out and score, that's a bonus. But really, we're just looking for that commitment, that physicality, and that purpose defensively. And I think when we do that, we're a different team.
Miami's obviously one of the best defensive teams. They're struggling lately, but have 96 points in 3 quarters. I mean, how are you guys able to crack that? Those stats?
I thought there was a lot of force and purpose. Offensively, we didn't take things for granted. We made sharp cuts. We set good screens. We got into multiple actions. We played with pace. And we obviously got some points off of turnovers. So, you add it all up, we were able to score the ball.
Steve, I'd ask you a couple. I'm trying to remember when it was, but early in the week, how you had a playoff team Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, really the last stretch of the schedule. Just what did you like about the way they responded after Memphis and going into tonight, given that?
Yeah, I feel, great about the way they responded. Memphis, I thought that the physicality wasn't there. I feel like the purpose wasn't there. I don't think we valued every single possession the way we did tonight. So tonight they were extremely locked in and played hard. You could see it from the beginning. I thought Andre set a great tone for us with his physicality in the paint at both ends, and everyone else's energy was high as well.
Speaking of him, I mean, I know you don't have a problem with point guard depth right now, but given the way he handled the ball on that steal and dunk, do you see him getting a look to the one?
I'm going to pretend you never said that.
Obviously Andre did what he did, but I mean, Nick's minutes weren't long, but is it fair to say they were huge? I mean, in the first part of the first quarter, the defense wasn't excellent. And then when Nick came in, that 5 minutes that he gave you seemed to kind of change the tenor.
I thought Nick was great. I don't think that's an indictment on Andre. I thought Andre was fantastic, but our team defense grew after the first 6 minutes. So I think both Andre and Nick were really good tonight. Really had an impact at both ends and played with great energy and commitment.
Was it good? I mean, first night of a back-to-back, was it good to be able to rest Kyrie and Durant?
It's obviously a luxury. It's better than playing 40 minutes and going down to the wire. But we still got to do it again tomorrow. We'll get in at 3 in the morning and got to get ready to play tomorrow night. So, there's no excuses. We'll take the few extra minutes we're able to rest, but got to get up and get our bodies going tomorrow evening.
Is there any extra juice for Kyrie's home debut?
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, if we can, have a crowd that's ready to go, and our guys would be excited to have them at home. That would give us a lift as well.
Steve, you had said you were going to keep an eye on Durant and Seth, given that it was their first games back. I mean, 21 minutes. Just what do you see of them coming off injuries for the team?
I thought they both played well. Their minutes are important for us. Seth obviously in that starting unit, and Goran running the second unit. Those are two key players for us. So to be able to keep their minutes down, it was a luxury tonight.
Would you expect both to presumably be available?
Hopefully, yeah. We'll see how they come through and how they are in the morning, but it would be great to have them both tomorrow.
Good. Thanks, Jack.
Thank you.
With their business finished in Miami, the Nets are heading home for 3 straight games beginning tomorrow, and Kyrie Irving will make his Barclays Center season debut.
All right.
Wave.
Okay.
Say hi.
Is there a...
I am my aunt and mommy.
We're going to go get them. Go ahead, guys.
Yeah,
You want to grab them for me?
yeah.
They're going to go get them, okay?
I'm gonna get them now.
You want to get them now?
Yeah.
All right, they're going to go get them. The next guy's going to go get them for you, okay? Okay? It's okay. It's okay. You're good. All right, go ahead, guys.
In your mind, when the defense is performing like that, you guys kind of all in sync, just how much easier does that be?
I want them now.
You want them now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. Give me one moment. I told him this was going to happen. It's all right. You want to go get them?
No.
All right, come on. Let's go get them. Let's go get on team.
They did not get mommy fast enough.
Listen, I understand that the media doesn't dress well, but they're not.